So this is again lecture or video as you might call it. This is video 4, and in this series of video I am basically explaining the syllabus and trying to inculcate to you that whole syllabus is in story format. After discussing human values, now we come to attitude. From here onwards, the technicality of ethics paper starts. Why? From here onwards, you are presented with words that you might feel that I know, because हर दिन तो यूज करते हैं यार कि अरे एटीट्यूड है यार, उस बंदे में एटीट्यूड है. एटीट्यूड मतलब we use it every while and then, but then what is the technical definition of attitude? Attitude and aptitude are both different things. Why? Because just after this portion we come to aptitude. In attitude, UPSC people are talking in a very theoretical manner, content, structure, function. But you know, when they are talking about aptitude, they are talking about integrity, values, morality, sympathy. Why? Because aptitude, अब इसको ध्यान से समझना, एक सिंपल सा चीज है, इसको ध्यान से समझना. हम यहाँ पे एप्टीट्यूड भी लिख देते हैं, ठीक है. इसको बाद में देखेंगे लेक्चर 5 में, बट अभी देख लेते हैं. देखो, एटीट्यूड इज इंडक्शन. इंडक्शन मतलब whatever you bring in from outside. Whatever you bring in from outside is attitude. It is basically inductive. That means what perception that you get and how you perceive that perception makes your attitude. Okay? That means if you see, suppose today only I was going to Karol Bagh and I saw a very young child. She was having bamboos. You must have seen all those in Delhi, all those in crossroads. They sell bamboos, but basically they are beggars. She was crying and she was not acting exactly. She was crying. All of a sudden I felt very, very restless. So that was my attitude. That was not my aptitude. That was my attitude, because I perceived that the whole thing, and then I acted. Acted means my emotional content acted. I could not do anything because there was traffic jam and I had to move forward. So attitude is inductional, and you know, aptitude is deductional. Aptitude is deductional. खाली ये चीज याद रखना. Aptitude is deductional, meaning that whatever you are from inside, that gets thrown out when you act. So in aptitude, what you study? You study value, you study morality, integrity, क्योंकि वो डिडक्टिव है, वो डिड्यूस हो रहा है, वो इंड्यूस नहीं हो रहा है. ठीक है. एक चीज और याद रखो, सिंपल सा चीज है. हम लोग हमेशा बोलते हैं ना, कैट एग्जामिनेशन जैसे होता है, वी नेवर टेल की क्वांटिटेटिव एटीट्यूड. हम लोग कभी बोलते हैं कि क्वांटिटेटिव एटीट्यूड, वी से क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड. बिकॉज मैथ्स जो होता है क्वांट के साथ, न्यूमेरिकल्स के साथ जिसका जो कंफर्ट लेवल होता है, वो बेसिकली इनहेरेंट होता है. अब इसमें यू कैन हैव डिफरेंट डायमेंशंस, because in mathematics also there are intuition mathematics, rational mathematics, logical mathematics. Okay, so that is a different discussion, but you know, aptitude is deductive. बस ये चीज याद रखना, ये इंडक्टिव होता है, ये डिडक्टिव होता है. ठीक है. अब यहां पे आओ. Because it is inductive, UPSC people have chosen it to talk about it in a very, very theoretical and scientific manner. They are talking about content, structure, function. एटीट्यूड का कंटेंट क्या होता है? एटीट्यूड का कंटेंट जो होता है ना, वो कैब हम लोग बोलते हैं, CAB. Cognitive, affective and behavioral. Cognitive is what you basically intellectualize. Affective is how you emote, and behavioral is how you basically act upon that. So these things we'll be discussing. Very, very simple and story form. And you know, ethics is like 2 जोड़ 2 बराबर 4. एक बार 2 जोड़ 2, जोड़ का मतलब what is the meaning of the function of that addition? If you know that ना, you never get confused in the usage of words. Remember, and in ethics paper, one wrong usage of word makes you heavily penalized. Suppose in place of attitude you write aptitude. Now you can feel what is the difference. Hell lot of a difference. These two terms are different as chalk and cheese. So this only you have to know your words and usage of words. So they are talking about its influence and relation with thought and behavior. As I have told, that component are cognitive, affective and behavior. And then they are talking about moral and political attitudes. See, moral and political attitudes and social influence and persuasion. See, political persuasion, social persuasion, political attitude, moral attitude has become very important. Why? These social networking sites, they are able to influence your mind just because of the gimmicks, or just because they know the component of your attitude or my attitude. You know what happened with that Cambridge Analytica? All those things I would be discussing when I would be taking these things in a very detailed manner. For now, you have to understand that political persuasion, social persuasion are very, very important constituents as far as your attitude is concerned. A person who is very logical, he would never get trapped into this political discussion. But a person who is very emotive, who is very cathartic, he can easily be influenced. And what you post, what post you like on Facebook, all those algorithms they are reading, and depending upon that, they understand whether you are politically vulnerable or not, and then they start persuading you. So all these things becomes very, very important, not only for your theoretical part but also for your case study questions. Now we are having America election in November 2020. All these things are important. I am telling you, very, very important. But all these things are simple and directly connected to your life. So this is my fourth video. In my fifth video, I will be taking aptitude. Thank you.